لصدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا. Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to every one of you. I'm totally humbled by the wonderful response that we've had from the ladies of KwaZulu Natal. So to start with, a huge thank you to every one of you for registering and acknowledging us as trying to make a difference today, inshallah. My name is Sabera Asmal. I think to most of you I am a face that's known. To many of you I'm unknown. So I'm just going to start with a brief introduction to myself because I think it's quite important for the rest of the program. Who am I really? My full-time job is the KwaZulu-Natal coordinator for Ashraful Aid, as well as I hold a portfolio for social development and health projects nationally. By profession, I'm actually an optometrist who is in part-time practice. Amongst the many other positions which I sit in non-governmental organizations, school committees, etc., I'm also a single mom of 3 beautiful blessings. So that makes me officially the taxi driver, the chef, the helper, the crazy mom sometimes, the teacher, the list goes on. Above all of that, I like to refer to myself as a humanitarian chosen by Allah to make a difference in the lives of the less privileged. And over and above all of that, I'm just like you. I am a woman who's been placed into the world to be a superwoman. My friends refer to me sometimes as superwoman. I think I'm super tired or super crazy most days. So as a background to why this event is being hosted today, a few years ago, I attended a talk at a conference on planning your future. And when I walked out of there, it really dawned on me as a professional, I had no idea how critical it was to plan for the immediate future. And it was from there that my idea stemmed to host an event like today. But obviously life happened and COVID happened and the many challenges that KZN had to face over the last few years. So it's taken quite a while to get here today, but alhamdulillah, we are here today. I'm hoping that today's event will benefit each and every one of you and you'll be able to take away some valuable knowledge from our most esteemed and knowledgeable guests. So as part of my social development portfolio with Ashraful Aid, one of the areas that we are focusing on is empowerment of females. And this is our debut event to launch female empowerment nationally in South Africa that will benefit and grow us as women. So many of you may be unfamiliar with or have never heard of Ashraful Aid. I often get asked when I say I work for an international NGO, but we've never heard of you. So Ashraful Aid is new to KwaZulu-Natal and to Durban, but not new to South Africa and internationally. We've had our operations running for over 27 years with our head office in Johannesburg. We have a presence in over 25 countries, official offices in Marlborough, Lenasia, Azadville, Cape Town, Durban, and now in Zambia, Canada, and unofficially we'll be in New Zealand by the end of September, inshallah. So we have been growing, and we are growing at a pace that most of us cannot keep up with, but we only grow with the support of people like you and the general community. What does Ashraful Aid do? We are a humanitarian organizations like many of the others, but our core focus areas include food relief, water relief, education, disaster management, and social development. I'm not going to go through all of our projects. You're welcome to watch the pictures that are rolling there. We were one of the most active NGOs during the floods of 2022. So we are still, it's 1 year later, but we are still doing flood relief for 2022. We were involved in the recent tornado and flooding in KwaZulu-Natal a few weeks ago. My recent project, which is one of our biggest ever, is a project called Ubuntu Ukua. Ubuntu Ukua is a project that is to assist small businesses. So it's the first of its kind in South Africa. It's been running successfully in Pakistan. So our whole model is based on that model, where we are offering micro loans to existing small businesses. Obviously, there is a stringent criteria, application process, etc. But small businesses that are in existence are given interest-free micro loans to assist to grow their businesses as well. We are currently the biggest zakat footprint in the country. We have continuous daily zakat distributions happening countrywide. We've had just come off a very successful Mandela Day initiative in our Gauteng and Cape Town branches, where we partnered with the Lions Cricket and Lions Rugby, and 2,000 hampers were packed. A few of the private schools in Johannesburg also came on board and did some packing and sponsorships of hampers as well. Just a little bit more about the organization and what we do. Our reach is anybody who deserves help, or anybody who is less privileged, anybody that requires assistance. So we get asked very often, do we help out somebody who has an issue with rent in arrears, somebody who's zakatable? That is not the focus of what we do. There are many organizations who assist the one-on-one cases. Our focus is community work. We work via community centers, we work via schools, masjids, government departments, etc. So we would like to benefit an entire community and be able to uplift that entire community. How can you get involved? So my Gauteng branch has been in existence for a long time, so they have a very big volunteer base. We're new to Durban. We started officially in January last year, and an office launched in November. First of all, you can make a donation to our organization. I know everybody can't be on the ground doing the work, but we can do the work. We just need the funds to be able to do that. And if you are here today, if you'd like to contribute to the organization, my card facility is here. You're welcome to do cash. On my business card, you will find our banking details. You can make a monthly donation to the organization. For every 10 people that donate 100 Rand a month, we can assist 10 people. As part of the program today, one thing that we will discuss is about waqf. How do you do a waqf? Ashraful Aid has a separate entity called the Ashraful Waqf, which is a continuous Isale Sawab for you and your family. Our wells and our boreholes are one of our biggest projects and our most popular. So we have many small NGOs who channel their wells and their boreholes via us. We facilitate and manage them in different parts of the country, as well as in Malawi and Sri Lanka. Also, for those, you're welcome to get a group of 5 or 6 people in your family together and sponsor a well on your name. You can become a volunteer with us. So our plan is that we would like to do an event or volunteer event almost every month in Durban. We have been doing it almost every 6 to 7 weeks, but we can only do it if we have enough volunteers. We have a small volunteer group going in Durban, so if you'd like to sign up, we will be posting details. We obviously understand that you cannot make every event, but even if you can arrive once in 3 months and volunteer your services, come out with us on site to see how the greater community lives and how much of need there really is out there. Lastly, our slogan states, with humanity, for humanity. And I believe we can only assist humanity if we do it together. Okay. Before we go ahead with the program today, this event would not have been possible without the generosity of a few people. So our speaker this morning, Rumana Mohammed, was one of the speakers that spoke at the talk that I had attended many years ago. And when I called her to say, Rumana, I want to do this, there was no hesitancy. She said, we're going to do this, and I'm going to help you get the speakers. And alhamdulillah, Rumana, thank you so much. You've made this a reality. The only male present today is, by special permission, Shaukat Mukaddam. Shaukat is, I have been told in the last few weeks when I've mentioned his name as one of our speakers, the feedback is he is the best in the field. So Shaukat's flown in this morning, especially to be with us from Cape Town. Shaukat, we really, really appreciate you being a partner on this event. Al Baraka Bank, our corporate sponsors, I've really hassled them over the last few weeks, and they've been sitting on my case to ensure that the numbers were up to the level the venue was meant to accommodate. Al Baraka has generously sponsored our food and our drinks for the event this morning. And then the beautiful venue, most of you might have wondered, Kingsmead Cricket Stadium, where did that come from? We haven't heard of this. So Ashraful Aid has an official partnership with the Kingsmead Cricket Stadium, where we hope to do lots of other community outreach projects together with the Dolphins Cricket and with us. So this venue has been generously sponsored by the Kingsmead Cricket Stadium. Just as a point of note, this venue, as well as the other two on the 2 floors below us, are up for events. So you're welcome to hire all of these for any events, whether it's a wedding, whether it's a ladies' gathering, whatever. These venues are up for, I will post the details on the WhatsApp group with regards to hire of the venue. And then